should have told me. Well, welcome to my home. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, how did I end up here?
Well, it's a long story, but long story short is that I drove 10 hours north.
I'm on the road again.
To go to a natural building workshop, and as soon as I arrive, I get into a car accident.
This is how the ball has rolled.
And as I tell the host of the workshop my dilemma, they say,
I have an idea. I bought a greenhouse from Wayfair.
Uh-huh.
It's over there. It's at least 8 feet long. You could just live in there.
Oh, that would be awesome too.
and so we built out the greenhouse in a day. And voila! Now I am living in a greenhouse. And turns out I'm staying for the whole summer because I've just fallen in love with this town and community. And on top of it all, I get to live here for free in exchange for helping build the house for 10 hours. And everything over that, I get paid. Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
But yeah, come on in. I wanted to give you a little home tour and show you what my $200-something home bought off of Wayfair is like. It's really awesome. I love it. Come in.
Before I show you around, I wanted to zoom a few weeks into the future and to show you the front deck that we started building. But yeah, I've learned how to level and use the circle saw and screw things together. All thanks to West, who's been teaching me all the ropes to learning how to build basics of building. There are 3 parts to my home. To the left is my desk and closet made out of 2 big blocks and a plank in between. It's all of West's leftover wood. To the middle is West's yoga mat that I've been using for my yoga practice. Very essential, and it's the middle of the room where I can comfortably stand up. And to the right is my sleeping bag and sleeping pad. And behind me are my hooks to hang things, like my towel, jacket, and bag.
The sunlight gets really, really strong at certain parts of the day, so this curtain moves to the other side. And in this way, this house moves with the sun.
And in terms of electricity, I have 1 extension cord that comes from the big house that we're building. And as a source of light, I have this little guy that I use when I go backpacking and camping. And he's out of battery right now, but I see that as a blessing to be able to sit with the night more. That was so crazy, I just saw a fox. I don't think I've really ever seen a fox before. It's so cute. Rachel's coming. But yeah, in terms of other amenities, here I share a kitchen, outdoor kitchen with Abby, who is also here for the summer helping build the house. I've joined her in apprenticing under West, and we store our food in this shed.
We have a fridge and also a big bucket for dry goods because the animals like food. They're really hungry just like us. But luckily we get all the food that we want if you have money. And the struggle is just holding everything and bringing it over there.
We use a compost toilet, which is just a bucket that we poop in, number 2. And for pee, I just go outside the greenhouse and pee.
This is my pee toilet. The grass. I go pee. And this is my rag. I'm trying to use less toilet paper. Toilet paper, well, I have to use it for number 2, but number 1 I don't have to. It's just everything is cutting down our trees. We gotta stop using something, you know? I don't know.
And there's a garden behind the greenhouse with a compost pile. Very important. We have a laundry machine, a dryer that we use together, an outdoor shower, which is super awesome. It's this tree. It's a stump of a tree as the floor, and then a growing tree that West pinned a shower head to. And so, yeah, we get warm water, and I feel like I have everything I need and more. I'm feeling really grateful that my path in life has led up to this point. I think because I've been wanting to live in a way that's more kind to the earth. And I think the way in which we do that is by composting, building soil and not building landfills, not putting more water into the waste sewage system that's super toxic and stinky and whatnot, and just taking care of your own needs of eating, pooping. I've been trying to just reduce the amount of trash that I make. There's really cute locally owned grocery stores here with bulk sections, and that's been just so amazing that I get to participate in all of this, because back at home, it's like when I was living at my parents' house before this, I felt like I couldn't compost my poop, and it was harder for me to like have a compost pile because our backyard is like paved with concrete, and I have a toilet and a sewage system, so I just end up using that. There's no gray water system, and so I'm just participating in all of this. And my family would buy like bulk groceries from Costco, and so it's harder for me to eat intentionally and also try my best to eat everything that I buy. And at home, it's hard. There's like all my family, and it's everybody else's lifestyle habits, and I'm not in control of that, which is totally okay. But I was craving to go somewhere where there's like soil and actual plants and animals and bugs, and I landed here, and it's everything that I wanted, and I'm just so grateful. Even though I arrived with only a few things that I was gonna have for the week that I was gone, I've been living off of those material items, a week's worth of things. I think that so much creativity comes out of living without. Yeah, I don't have a pair of chopsticks, and so I have been whittling a pair of chopsticks because Wes and Abby also have a bunch of whittling tools, and so everything that I've been wanting to do is here. Whittling, learning how to build with natural materials, even though not everything is natural. That's almost impossible, kind of. I don't know, but yeah, learning how to build a house and getting paid to do it as well is such a dream come true. And so I'm so happy that I can live like this, and I'm barely spending any money either, because I get EBT, CalFresh, and it's like been providing my food for me. I can buy things at the farmer's market, not having to pay rent, and I'm not paying for gas right now too, because my car is still in the shop getting fixed, and so I've been biking.
First time biking the highway.
We made it.
Yay! Now our clothes will be
Nice and clean.
I don't need to buy things in order to come in community with people. I feel like back in the city or in the suburbs, you kind of get into community with people by going out and purchasing things, whether that's like food or boba or something like that. Like here, it's like you come in community to move stacks of hay or build a house or grow food, and that's something that I really love. And or go to the beach and swim in the cold water, do cold plunge, or do a bonfire. And yeah, I feel like life here has been so full and vibrant. I've been living with bugs and animals and humans, and we're all doing things together. And yeah, the bugs even live with me in my greenhouse. They like to live in the little plastic, the slots in between, and it's crazy. A lot of them have started to do it because it's warm in there and safe. But we're sharing a home. Another aspect of that creativity that comes out of not having, to living without, emptiness, is food too. I don't have Korean grocery stores here, and kimchi is like $10 for a tiny little jar. And so I made kimchi. So happy. Yeah, and it's so beautiful because this community actually, a lot of people grow their own food, and so West called their friend who was growing Napa cabbages, and she came over and brought like 3 Napa cabbages, and I bought them, and then I made kimchi, and then I gave some, because there's so much, there's an abundance, so I gave some back to West as like a gift, and it just feels so good to like know people and have a community of people who are exchanging things that they grow and like put love into. And I really love this community. A lot of people, I think, have a deep connection with their environment, this earth, and care for it and have love for it, and I love that so much. And yeah, I love living in a greenhouse. I love sitting on the floor. That's a habit that I picked up living in Korea for a while. A lot of life is spent on the floor in traditional Korean houses, which I think is so beautiful. And I love living in a forest. I love growing food. I've been growing leeks that my friend Lisa, who's walking distance away, and I met her at a film festival. We were both volunteering. And I helped her in the garden, and she gave me some baby leeks that didn't fit in her plot. So I've been growing leeks and like tending to the other things in the garden, and composting my food, composting my poop, cooking food, and building a house, playing in mud, and then building the house some more, and meeting so many beautiful people. And I've been going to the ocean a bunch. This place is like right next to the Pacific Coast Highway. It's like the ocean's like right there. And yeah, spending time at the beach, spending time in the forest, whittling wood, living in simplicity. I love it so much. And so yeah, thank you so much for being here and being with me and hearing me babble and babble and babble. Yeah. Fox, where did you go? Fox, I want to see you again. Oh, there's also been a skunk who I've befriended. There's a skunk who lives with us. And I think the skunk is my spirit animal.
I just It's just years and years of built up like, I want you, mega, but oh, did you deserve it a few times?